Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for April 1st. So, let's get started.
First day in history!
On this day in history, April 1st, 1789, the U.S. House of Representatives held its first full meeting in New York City, the capital of the United States until 1790. Frederick Muhlenberg of Pennsylvania was elected the first House Speaker. Also, on this day in 1884, Florence Blanchfield was born in Shepherdstown, West Virginia. She was a nurse who became the first woman ranked officer of the U.S. Army. She was a colonel in the Army Nurse Corps and served in France during World War I. And on this day in 1960, the first weather observation satellite, Tiros I, was launched from Cape Kennedy, Florida. It took the first television picture from space and proved extremely successful for weather forecasting. Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the saying, pull out all the stops. Now, if someone pulls out all the stops, it means that she does everything she can to be successful. You might say, Rosie pulled out all the stops to make sure that the party was a success. She cooked all night, hired a band, and invited all her best friends. The saying comes from organ music. When you're playing an organ, you pull out knobs which are called stops to change the sound of the music. In order to get the loudest and fullest sound from the organ, you pull out all the stops.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the shortest river in the world? The answer is the Roe River in Giant Springs Heritage State Park, Montana. The Roe River is just a little over 220 feet or 67 meters long as it flows into the Missouri River. Interestingly, the source of the Roe River is called the Great Springs, and it's the largest freshwater springs in the United States.
Health tips.
Your voice is your own musical instrument. You use it for communicating words, sounds, and songs. Take good care of your voice. Don't strain it by shouting or screaming too much and causing it to become sore and hoarse. Make the healthy choice. Protect your voice. Although most of the framers of the Constitution thought that the federal judiciary would be the weakest branch of government, the United States Supreme Court has come to have enormous power with decisions that have reached into the lives of every citizen and resolved some of the most dramatic confrontations in U.S. history. The word of the Supreme Court is final. Overturning its decisions often requires an amendment to the Constitution or a revision of federal law. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.